Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got no book to read for you. Today, book of the Berenstain Bear, New Neighbor from 1994. So let's get started. I wonder how long it will be empty, says Sister Bear. She was talking about the house across the road. The family that lived there had moved to Big Bear City. Now the house was empty and had a for sale sign on it. It's hard to say, said Papa Bear. I don't think it will be empty very long, said Mama. It's a very nice house. I just hope whoever moves in had cubs, said Brother Bear. Especially girls, said Sister. Just then, Mrs. McBear, the real estate person, drove up and stopped in front of the empty house. She got out of her car and handed a sow sign over the for sale sign. How about that, said Papa. Someone bought it already. He called across the street. Say, Mrs. McBear, who'll be moving in? Hi, Bear family, she said. Can't talk right now. Too busy. Then she got in her car, waved, and drove away. Said Papa. That's not like Mrs. McBear. She usually had plenty to say. Maybe she doesn't know who'll be moving in, suggested Mama. Of course she knows, said Papa. Whoever it is, she sold them the house, didn't she? I suppose so, said Mama. But I don't know what difference it makes. It makes a lot of difference, said Papa. It's important who your neighbors are. I just hope whoever moves in had cubs, said Brother, especially Gert's sister. Over the next few days, the Bears went on about their business. Papa worked in his workshop. Mama had a lot of tulip bulbs she wanted to put in. Brother and sister went to school in the morning and came home in the afternoon. Once in a while, they wondered what their new neighbors would be like. Would they be young or old? Would they be friends or would they keep to themselves? Hey, said Brother early one morning, our new neighbors are moving in, and they do have cubs. Sister ran to the window. Any girls, she said. Yep, said Brother, 2 girls and 1 boy. And look, the boy is into sports. At last, he's kicking a soccer ball around. Come on, sis, let's go over and play. Now, hold on, please, said Mama, who had joined the cubs at the window. But Mama, said Sister, it's Saturday, and we don't have to go to school. We have got to give them a chance to get moved in, Mama said. They do look like a lovely family. We'll all go over later and welcome them. Said Papa, looking out of the window. Now, what do you suppose they are? He added in a grumpy tone of voice. And what do you suppose they are doing here? Well, said Mama, I suppose they are the Panda family because that's what they just painted on their mailbox. As for what they are doing, I suppose they're doing the same thing we are living here. What's the matter, Papa? Asked Sister. Don't you like them? That's not it, he said. It's just that they are different, that's all. Well, different or not, said Mama, as they sat down for breakfast. They are our new neighbors, and later today we're going to welcome them with a jar of special honey. Besides, she continued, I thought you liked different things to be different. When we was at the Bob farm, you complained when I went to buy all yellow tulips. Get different colors, you said. The cubs agreed with you, so I got yellow, red, and blue. Papa didn't say anything. He just kept eating and looking grumpy. And you always use different kind of woods in your furniture work, she went on. And we have the same for dinner 3 nights in a row, and you say not the same thing again. Why can't we have something different? That's different, grumped Papa as he left the breakfast table. Just look at that, would you? He said, looking out the window. Before you start giving away all of our special honey, I think you should have a look at what our new neighbors are doing. They are hardly even moved in, and they are building a fence, a spike fence. What's a spike fence, Papa? Asked Sister. Mama looked out the window and saw that the panda did seem to be putting up some sort of fence, though it didn't look like any fence she ever seen. It looked more like a row of sticks. A spite fence, said Papa, is a fence that bad neighbors put up just for spite. They do it just to be mean and to keep decent folks from seeing what they are up to. I'm sure that an explanation, Mama said. She went back to the kitchen, putting a big red bow on a jar of special honey. Said Papa. I was saving that honey for a special occasion. New neighbors are a special occasion, she said. Hi, neighbor, said Brother. We are Brother and Sister Bear. He and Sister had decided not to wait for the family. Welcoming visitors. We live in that big tree house across the road. I'm Peter Panda, said the new cubs. These are my sister, Pam and Patty. The new cubs was very friendly, and pretty soon one and all was busy talking about the things cubs talked about. And it turned out that Peter Panda not only had a soccer ball, he was a soccer whiz, but he didn't know much about baseball or football. He agreed to show Brother some soccer moves if Brother would teach him about baseball and football. Sister Pam and Patty was already working up a sweat jump roping. And it turned out that the spike fence wasn't even a fence, it was a row of bamboo. It's our favorite food, explained Peter. Mother is a great bamboo cook. She must have 50 recipes. Our favorite food is honey, said Brother. We are going to bring you a jar a bit later. That afternoon, the whole family came over to welcome their new neighbors with a jar of special honey. The bear and the panda had a very pleasant visit. Even Papa had a good time. He found Mr. Panda, who had traveled all over the world, to be very interested fellow, and he especially enjoyed the chilled bamboo juice that Mr. Panda served. Mama arranged a neighborhood welcome at the community center for the next weekend. It was a cover dish supper, and Mrs. Panda barbecued bamboo shoot was the hit of the evening. So that was the Berenstain Bears, New Neighbors from 1994. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.